Hello everyone. So today I thought of sharing with you my backup strategy. Now, I don't really have not anymore, any network storage, any NAS, which is always up and running. Although I tried doing it, and the main reason why I don't like NAS or why I don't prefer network attached storage is basically uh, speed. So speed is never really the same when it comes to NAS. I mean, of course, you can have you can of course build something which is uh, depending upon your network, your computer, your hard disk. You can of course set up something which is not too bad, but there is nothing like connecting your hard disk directly to your computer. Now, normally what I do, I have, of course, this primary computer, which is my ThinkPad T14, which is connected to this dock, and this dock is always connected to this not 1 TB, 2 TB hard disk, which is like always connected. And whenever I get a chance, I store my big files, usually videos, to this hard disk, and that is usually once a week. I don't really have any automation, so once a week I move everything here, and also, if not once a week, at least couple of times in a month, I also mirror this hard disk, this 2 TB hard disk to this another 2 TB hard disk, which is like I believe the same company, WD, I guess, and I do it using rsync, and usually it is super fast. If you do it on a regular basis, it is super fast. You can just run the command first. Of course, do a dry run, and then make sure you delete. I also delete the files which are also removed. For example, if I remove something from here and if I mirror it to this particular hard disk, then uh, this hard disk is also in a way like cloned or mirrored. Now I do this for of course, my big files, and usually on these hard disk, especially this hard disk number one, I basically have like a backup of everything. And at the same time, if I am working on some code or basically any day-to-day uh, any file which I need on a daily basis, I always have it synced on all of my computers, which I do using sync thing. And apart from my big files, I also have like a lot of small hard disk. Not a lot, but let me show you. So basically, if you look at this, you can see this array of like storage devices. I know it is not really sophisticated, but basically these two hard disks are like 320 and I believe I think it's like 500 GB, something like that. I forgot actually. So basically, anything which is not too big and I don't really need to access on a daily basis, I copy it here again manually. There is no like network attached storage because I don't really have any computer which is up and running. Like I think it has been a while. I don't really have any computer which is always on. And when you have these hard disks, which you can of course salvage from your old laptop, or if you have like a machine which is not really in use, just use the hard disk and use it for backup of a backup, if not the primary backup. And you can also buy this. I mean, you have to buy this adapter so that you can use this hard disk as like a USB, so you can just connect it to your computer. And apart from this, there are like a lot of USBs which of course I don't really use except this one. So this USB is 128 GB and it is USB-C. So it is always convenient to have this with you all the time. I keep it with me because I can also connect it to my mobile, which is amazing because my mobile phone, my Xiaomi mobile phone, it has USB-C. So this is something which is useful, 128 GB. But I do have these old hard disks. Some of these are of course collected from some events online, and uh, I don't really use it for anything. A couple of USB drives are actually connected to my TV because when you have, even if you don't really have a smart TV, I think in some TVs, or at least the TVs which I have, there is a function or a feature where you can pause live TV and it will actually record it to your USB. And in some of these drives. I think it is probably this one. I think I have Arch, and it is not a live USB, but I think I'll probably set up something which is like a live USB. To be honest, these days it is not really required, but I remember those days when we used to set up, or we used to always carry a live USB or some kind of bootable USB for both Linux and Windows. But I still have it for at least Arch Linux, and I think on one of these, I forgot which one. I think there is Windows 10. Yeah, this one, Windows 10 bootable, which again, I don't even remember the last time I used Windows 10, or last time I installed Windows 10. So that is it. My strategy is, of course, not really sophisticated. It is very simple, very straightforward, and I think it works. I know. So first of all, I think there is a risk because let us say in let us say there is some event and this hard disk fails. So there is like a gap of like 1 week. And to be honest, because I also copy files from my main laptop to this hard disk like uh, once a week. So there is definitely a risk, and it is not really a perfect solution, but it works because I don't really have too many files. Most of my videos, like I have like two YouTube channels where I post regular videos and I make regular videos. I think if I look at all my videos, I don't really think it is. Uh, I think it. I think mostly. I think all the videos are uh, probably like 1 point something TB. So it is still manageable. And of course, when I make videos, I make sure that the videos are not really too big. This video, which I'm recording from my mobile phone, this is actually quite big. This will be at least like 1 GB, which I don't like. But if I'm recording something from my mobile, not mobile, using my FFmpeg script, then then of course those videos are usually 100 MB for 10 minutes, basically 10 MB for a minute. All right, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something new. Thank you very much. Bye bye.